Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against Alina. This is just a random person from the online festival plaza, but as you can see she has a very powerful team, so it should definitely be another good match, and we're going to get right into it. So, looking at the team preview, I was thinking she was going to lead with either the Tapu Koko for a turn 1 Volt Switch or the Landorus for a turn 1 Stealth Rock / U-turn. So I decided to lead with my Grandpa, Mr. Herbert, to maximize my options, as she does lead with the Landorus, and she's going to get the Intimidate to lower my attack. Not going to matter since I am a special attacker. And she is going to go straight for a U-turn, which is going to take me down by about a third, and of course give her the mandatory switch. So she is going to come in with the Hawlucha. Not exactly sure why. I guess she was predicting me to be some kind of utility set, but I am actually just going to go straight for the Draco Meteor. I am max special attack, so that is going to be more than enough to one-shot kill the Hawlucha, dropping her down to 5 Pokemon and harshly lowering my special attack. So then she is going to come in with Heatran, and that is going to force me to switch. I don't really have anything to hit this thing with, so I'm going to come in with my Politoed Storm, and of course Storm is going to have the Drizzle to make it rain on the battlefield, as she just takes this opportunity to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up on my side of the field. So she is going to go for the switch this turn and come in with her Golisopod, probably predicting a water move on my side, as I do just go for the Scald, which isn't going to do too much of anything to this thing, unfortunately. So this turn I am going to go for the switch. There's nothing much I can do to this thing with Politoed, so I'm going to come in with my Tornadus Big Bird, predicting the first impressions. I am going to take damage from the rocks, and she is going to go for the first impressions, which actually does more than I predicted, leaving me with only about a third of my health. So I am going to go for a double switch here, predicting the Aqua Jet on her side. I don't think I can survive from that health, so I'm going to come back in with my Grandpa, as she actually goes for the Liquidation instead, so that is going to knock me down to 28 health in the red, but it is also going to activate my Berserk to give me a special attack increase, and also activate my Citrus Berry to give me some health back, which of course is good. So this turn she is actually going to go for the Sucker Punch, which I am just barely going to be able to survive in the red, again with 25 health, and I'm going to go for the Thunder in return. It is guaranteed to hit because the rain is up. That is going to be more than enough to finish off the Golisopod, dropping her down to 4 Pokemon, and that is going to be it for the rain. So then she's going to come back in with Landorus and get the Intimidate to lower my attack. Not really going to matter though, since she is just going to outspeed me. Go for the Earthquake, and that is going to be more than enough to finish off poor old Mr. Herbert there. My Grandpa knocking me down to 5 Pokemon. So then I'm going to come in with my Buzzwole Roid Rage, ready to pop some roids on this thing, and I'm going to take some damage from the rocks, but she's going to go for the switch here directly into her Metagross, as I actually do predict the switch and go for the Leech Life. So that is going to take her down by about a third, which was actually pretty good, and put me back up to full health, which was also nice. So I'm going to go for the switch here, actually. I don't want to take an attack from this thing just yet with my Buzzwole, so I'm going to switch directly into my Excadrill, and my Mold Breaker is going to come into play, as she actually decides to go for the Mega Evolution into Mega Metagross. And I know it's Uber, but what are you going to do? So she does actually go for the Zen Headbutt here, which is what I was predicting and hoping for. That is only going to take me down by about a third, and then I am going to regain some health with the leftovers. So she is going to go for the switch here. Not sure why. Maybe she doesn't have any good moves for me, or maybe she's not confident she can't take me out from that health. But she is going to come in with the Landorus and get the Intimidate to lower my attack, as I do just take this opportunity to go for the Stealth Rock, getting the entry hazard set up on her side of the field, and I'm going to regain more health with the leftovers. So here I am going to go for the switch with my attack lowered with the Intimidate. I don't really want to take an attack from this thing either, so I'm going to switch in with my Tornadus, and she is just going to go straight for the Earthquake, so not going to do anything there. I do get the free switch. And so this turn she is going to go for the switch yet again, this time into her Metagross yet again, and take more damage from the rocks, as I actually do go for the Dark Pulse. I actually get the crit there. I'm not sure if it mattered or not, but that is going to be enough to take down the Metagross, dropping her to 3 Pokemon, and I'm taking more damage from the Life Orb. So then she is going to come in with the Tapu Koko, and of course get the Electric Surge to set the electric terrain on the battlefield. And she is just going to go straight for a hidden power here. I assume it was Ice. I stayed in hoping I might outspeed this thing, but unfortunately she is just going to outspeed me, take me out with that, dropping me down to 4 Pokemon. But that is okay. I am just going to come back in with my Excadrill, and my Mold Breaker is going to come into play. And that is going to force her to switch. Not really anything she can do there with the Tapu Koko. So she is going to come back in with the Landorus, take some damage from the rocks, and get the Intimidate to lower my attack once again. I am just going to go for the Iron Head here, predicting the switch. So that is going to knock her down to about half health, as I am going to regain more health with the leftovers. So, I'm going to go for the switch yet again here. I don't want to lose my Excadrill, so I'm going to come in with my Buzzwole yet again. I am max physical defense, so I should be able to take any attack this thing throws at me, as she does just go for the Earthquake. So that's not going to do hardly anything to me, as you can see. So, she is going to switch out yet again here. Not much she can do to the Buzzwole with the Landorus, so she's going to come back in with the Tapu Koko here and take more damage from the rocks, and I decide that it is time to bust out the Z move here on my Buzzwole, which is going to be the Rock Z move, which is of course the Continental Crush. So this is coming off Stone Edge, so this will do massive damage. And sure enough, it is going to be enough to take out the Tapu Koko, dropping her down to just 2 Pokemon, which was great, and of course activating my Beast Boost to give me an attack increase. So then she is going to come in with Heatran and take some damage from the rocks. And I'm going to go for the switch yet again here. I don't want to take a fire attack from this thing, so I'm going to switch back into my Politoed, take some damage from the rocks, and of course, the Drizzle is going to activate to make it rain once again on the battlefield, as she does go for the Lava Plume, which is not going to do hardly anything to me. I am max special defense with an Assault Vest. So, she is going to regain some health from the leftovers then, and that is going to be it for the electric terrain. So I am going to outspeed this thing this turn, which was nice. I am just going to go straight for the Scald, which, to my surprise, she actually does survive in the red, which is going to let her fire off an Earth Power in turn, but not going to do too much of anything there to me. She is going to regain more health with the leftovers, but not really going to matter. She's not going to be able to survive another Scald from that health. So I'm just going to go for the Scald once again, which is going to be more than enough to finish off the Heatran, dropping her to just 1 Pokemon. So finally, she is going to come back in with the Landorus, take more damage from the rocks, and again get the Intimidate to lower my attack. And she is going to outspeed me and just go straight for a Rock Slide here. I'm guessing she was hoping for a flinch or something. I am going to be able to survive that with about a third of my health. I do not flinch, and I am just going to fire off 1 more Scald, which is going to be enough to finish off the Landorus, and that is game. So, I won that one 4-0 against Alina, but that was a good game. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.